Welcome to class 4. Today we are going to listen to the story of Unit 2, The Little Fir Tree. So before we move into the story, let us watch a video. You watch the video and I will explain it. Okay, let us watch it. See that video? What do you learn from that video? Yes, in that video everyone wants to have car or aeroplane or any object of others, right? And one person wants to have bicycle like other person, and one person wants to run like other person, right? We are also sometimes like these people, right? Little Fir Tree story is also telling us something. Okay, shall we listen now? Okay, let us move to the story. So in the story, there lived a magician. Do you know who is magician? Magician means he'll do magic tricks. So he's called magician. Okay, the name of this magician is Chetty. Okay, so what happened one day as he finished all his magician work and he is returning home. Okay, so suddenly the rain starts to pour. Okay, and the rain starts heavily. Okay, so he searched a place for a shelter, but he couldn't find a place. Also, when rain comes suddenly, we find a place for a shelter so that we will not be wet, right? So this person, this Chetty, this magician, also searching for a place, but he could not find any place like this. But what he find is, he find a fir tree. So these are fir trees. Okay, see, fir trees means the trees will be, the leaves will be like needles. Okay, you have seen a Christmas tree, right? So that is fir tree. Okay, he saw a fir tree, one fir tree, and he goes under the fir tree. Okay, fir tree gave this magician a shelter. Okay, so what happened, after some time the rain stopped. Okay, so now he is a magician, right? So he wants to give some wish. He wants to grant a wish to the fir tree. So he asked fir tree, do you want any wish to be happen in your life? Okay, so that I'll grant your wish. Okay, and then fir tree was thinking for some time, and then he said, yes, I have a wish. Okay, tell me, what is your wish? The magician is asking. And then the fir tree is telling, see, other trees, their branches are the leaves are so different and so thick, so that the birds, everyone, they come there and rest upon, and they build their nest as well upon the tree. But on my tree no birds are coming and resting upon me, so I feel so sad. So can you make my leaves like other trees? Okay, so that's the first wish of the fir tree. Okay, so my leaves should be like other trees. Okay, so the magician said, okay, your wish will be granted. Okay, the next morning is the leaves of the fir tree became like other trees. And what happened was, the goats come there and feed, and it starts to eat these leaves. Okay, leaves of the fir trees. Okay, because it's so short, so it's comfortable for the goat to eat, and the eat starts to eat all the leaves. And this also again, this fir tree became so sad. So again the magician came, and and the fir tree said, no, I don't want the I don't want my leaves should be like other trees. I want golden leaves so that the goat will not eat my leaves. Okay, the magician said, okay, your wish is granted. Okay, the next morning his trees were like gold leaves, and it's so shiny and glittering. And what happened? The people across the area, they saw it's a gold leaves, right? So it's very precious, right? So they come and steal all the gold leaves. Okay, and then it becomes very thin now. And then again this fir tree is so sad, and again he called the magician, and then now he is so hungry. And then again the magician came and he said, I don't want golden leaves because men are stealing my leaves, so I don't want that. I want glass leaves. Okay, glass leaves, so that men will not steal and also goat will not eat. So he gave this idea to the magician, and magician also granted his wish. Okay, so the tomorrow morning is leaves like glass leaves. Okay, and he initially he was so happy. But what happened in the evening? The morning sun shines, so it looks so bright and all that. But in the evening the wind comes, the wind starts to blow. And when the wind starts to blow, what happened to the glass? It just breaks. Okay, so the fir tree felt so sad, and then he called again the magician. He said, no, I don't want gold leaves or like other trees or even glass leaves. I want how I was in the beginning. Okay, I want my needles. Okay, I want back my needles, he said like that. Okay, as he said, the magician also granted his wish. Okay, to be like a fir tree as it was beginning. Okay, in the beginning. Okay, now the fir tree is happy, is telling, okay, now only I am so happy, I got my needle leaves back. I'm so happy, I never felt like this. However, I am happy and I am beautiful. So this is what the fir tree said at last, and it was so happy now. So what we learned from the story, how we saw what we saw in the video, in the same way in the story also, whatever we have, what life we have now, it's better, it's enough. Okay, it's good. So we must be happy about our life. We should not think about others life, others property or things or objects, anything. We must be happy of what we have and what we are now. Okay, now what are the new words we learned from this story? Pretty. So initially the looks pretty, right? This fir tree looks pretty, right? And needles, what is needles? Yes, this pretty fir tree has needles, leaves. Okay, the leaves will look like needles. Okay, and then leaves, gold. So gold leaves was the second wish of the whom? Yes, fir trees. And then what are the next words? Stole. Who stole those gold leaves? Yes, men came and stole those gold leaves. So these are the new words you learn from this story. Okay, do you understand the story? Okay, thank you.